Hallo, willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Video auf dem Konfi Kanal. Mein Name ist Korokbaris, wenn man es eine Grüße hier diesen Part hier aufnehmen zu dürfen, oder nennen wir es Podcast. Mit mir sind bereits, wie im letzten Video, meine Kollegen Ben und Danny. Guten Abend.
Morgen.
Genau, nachdem wir auf den neuen Haas-Wagen reagiert haben, den zum letztjährigen Wagen verglichen haben und auch unsere Schlüsse für die Zukunft von Haas gezogen haben, steht als nächstes dann, nachdem es bereits ja schon den Twitch-React von mir live gab zum Red Bull Reveal, jetzt die Nachholung des Williams Racing 2023 Season Launches. Genau. War am 6. Februar, also vor 3 Tagen. Zu dem Zeitpunkt war ich noch mitten im Umzugschaos, deswegen hatte ich da keine Zeit drauf zu reagieren. Und wie ihr wisst, auf diesem Kanal läuft nichts, wenn ich das nicht initiiere. Von daher habt ihr da irgendwelche speziellen Erwartungen oder Wünsche oder so?
Ich glaube es irgendwie nicht, weil sie nicht.
Ich möchte das Auto sehen.
Das ist ein schöner Wunsch, Bernie, der gefällt mir sehr. Von daher, es gefällt mir zumindest die Zeit zu sehen, und zwar nur 18 Minuten und 30 Sekunden. Das ist sehr schön, weil, wie ihr gesehen habt, am Ende des Red Bull Reveals war ich schon sehr im Ragen und hatte mich gefragt, wie ich meine verdammte Lebenszeit gerade verschwendet habe.
Wie lange ging der Red Bull Reveal?
Der ging irgendwie eine Stunde auch gefühlt. Also,
ja.
Das Ding war ewig, wenn ich es mal kurz schaue. Das gibt es sicherlich
Ja,
auch hier.
Ja, aber muss man auch sagen, über wichtige Dinge geredet. Das war schon worth.
Mhm.
Weil zum Beispiel der Alfa Romeo Ding geht auch eine Stunde.
Ja, hier, Red Bull Launch war wirklich eine Stunde 2. Ist halt so, wo du dir denkst, meine Fresse, ey. Also von daher, da sind 18 Minuten schon einfach Blessing. Hashtag blessed. Von daher, wir sind alle 3 bei 4 Sekunden.
Ja.
Dann legen wir einfach mal los und ganz ungeniert in 3, 2, 1 und go. Und sie haben motherfucking Will Buxton.
The 2023 Williams Racing Launch Event. I'm Will Buxton, your host, and I'm delighted to have you all joining our journey ahead of the 2023 season. Now, it's an exciting year for Williams Racing with
Der
a
ist so
new car,
gefühlt
new
der
team principal in
Mittelsmann von
James
der
Vowels
F1
and
überhaupt.
a new driver,
Er ist der
Logan
bekannteste
Sargent,
F1
to race
Reporter
alongside
und Presenter
Alex
und so.
Albon, who enters his sophomore year with the legendary squad. But is that the only difference for the 2023 season? I think it's only right to give you something fresh on this season launch day. So let's take a look.
Golf.
Gulf Oil joins other new
So muss man es
partners
machen, das Auto
on the
direkt
Williams
zeigen, für fuck's
racing
sake, und dann
journey
ist
from
zensiert.
2023, including
Nice.
Stevens, Inc., Michelob Ultra, and Pure Stream. And this gorgeous matte finish on the car is also new for this season. It's definitely a different look, and I don't know about you, but I
Finde die
like
Pfeile
it.
lustig.
This year, Gulf will also be a partner of Williams Esports and the Williams Racing Driver Academy, the very same one that Logan graduated from last year after his race-winning season in Formula 2. Let's take a listen now to our trio of Formula 3 competitors, Zach O'Sullivan, Franco Colapinto, and Ollie Gray, and 3-time W Series champion and now Indy NXT rookie Jamie Chadwick, ahead of their 2023 campaigns.
So in 2023, I'll be racing in F3 again, this time with Prema, my second year in F3, so I'm looking to capitalise on all the experience I gained last year and hopefully have a good year.
So in 2023, my plans are to do FIA F3 with Carlin Racing, and yeah, it's going to be a great year, loads of travelling, which is going to be awesome. And then yeah, what I'm most looking forward to is racing faster cars, obviously, and racing at the highest level possible, and yeah, hopefully I can provide some good results for Williams and Carlin.
It means a massive amount to be in the Williams Driver Academy, and of course such a rich history in the sport, and the support they give me on and off the track is very, very helpful.
To be part of the academy, it's just amazing. It's a step closer to Formula One. That is, of course, my goal since I was a kid. So many sacrifices behind my family, everyone. Now in Williams Academy, I'm really happy and really looking forward to continue my journey with them.
I'm joined by Jamie Chadwick, 3-time W Series champion and now an Indy NXT rookie. Hi.
Hi.
Jamie, a new frontier awaits. Indy NXT, or Indy Lights as it used to be known, the feeder series for IndyCar. That's a big step, a big change. How much are you looking forward to it?
I mean, it's been something that's kind of been on my radar for a while.
Like W Series.
Like you said, it's a big step up, and getting those opportunities, getting the chance to actually make that step and transition. Hasn't been easy and hasn't been something that's, you know, been necessarily a natural step out of W Series. So now to finally sort of have this opportunity, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to get going.
How difficult was that first test, though, that first taste of what an Indy NXT car is like?
It's pretty nerve-wracking from my side, to be honest. Yeah, tough start to the year. From my side, I think a little bit of a baptism of fire, I'm sure. I knew there was a lot riding on it, and it was amazing because it's very, very rare that you get an invitation to go and test with a team like Andretti. So I went over. I mean, I just wanted to do my best, you know, try and perform as much as I can, but whilst learning the car and yeah, feeling that step up from the first lap that I did, I can see why the drivers love it and enjoy driving those cars, because straight away I had a smile on my face, and from there on in, it was, yeah, how can we make this happen?
How do you drive an Indy NXT car? How different is it to what you're used to in W Series?
Very different. That's, I guess, the big change for me is the driving style. We're changing tyres, we're now on the Firestone, so it is starting to change again, but the style is, as the Americans would say, pretty loose. You're really hanging it out there, and the races are sort of nearly an hour long. Street tracks, all sorts of tough environments, tough circuits that we go to, and you really hang it out. You're no tyre saving, anything like that. It's just pushing all the way. So it's quite different to what I guess I've come from, but at the same time, a challenge I'm really looking forward to.
We're not going to be saying goodbye to you completely, though, are we? Are you still going to be around on F1 weekends?
Definitely. Obviously, staying with the Williams team in the Driver Academy, it's a big part of it for me. It has been for the last few years, and I think what people don't see is the amount behind the scenes that really does help me with everything that I'm doing, particularly the driver development. The ultimate goal is, whilst, you know, I'm over in the States, still got my eyes on Formula One, and having the opportunity to kind of stay involved with the team is going to be really important.
You are a 3-time W Series champion, but you go to Indy NXT next year, and I think you're going to be the only woman on the grid next year. Is that daunting in any way? Is it exciting for you?
It doesn't really change it for me. I think whilst W Series has been possibly the biggest turning point in my career, the biggest opportunity I've had, it's not the only racing I've done. I came from a very young age when I started in 12 years old, always racing against men, and having seen women succeed over in the States and have, you know, success on the IndyCar grid, it gives me that sort of, if you see it, you can be it opportunity. So, yeah, from my side, I'm excited by that.
But the Formula One dream remains?
Yeah, I want to race at the top of our sport. I want to be, you know, at the top level. Formula One is very much something I'd love to obviously race in. There's a long way to go before that's on the cards. A lot more I need to achieve. But ultimately, if I can have success now,
unwahrscheinlich sein werden
in
die
the
nächste
steps,
Zeit.
then I like to believe that it is possible to race in
Schön
IndyCar,
wär's,
Formula
wie
One,
gesagt,
and World Endurance
aber,
Championship,
ja.
and all these amazing
Das ist
races and
irgendwie
events that happen.
Jamie, it all sounds amazing. Wishing you all the best.
Nicht
for
noch nie
2023.
passiert ist in Formel 1
An
fahren,
amazing
aber ich weiß nicht, ob
lineup for
das jetzt in Jahren das
2023
irgendwie
and
passieren
definitely
wird.
ones to watch. 2022 saw Logan's graduation from the Driver Academy to full-time F1 drive. No mean feat. We caught up with Logan pre-season to chat all things F1 and how he's been preparing for the biggest year of his career.
So, Logan, you managed to get home to Florida over Christmas. Was it a welcome break going home? Did you feel like you needed it?
I feel like every chance I get to go home is, a really good opportunity for me to just, take a step back from everything. Obviously the training continues, but it's a good chance to just, use it to recharge the batteries.
What was the hardest part moving from the States?
I'd say leaving everything behind at such a young age. And I feel like it almost helped that I was so young, because I was a bit oblivious to what I was actually doing. It was hard at times, for sure, wanting to go home, wanting to be back with your friends, wanting to go, out on the boat with everyone. In the end of the day, I had a good team around me to remind me that, sacrifice now, you'll gain later.
And a bit more on that, I guess when you were a lot younger, when did you know that you wanted to become a racing driver full-time?
To be honest, I feel like it was a bit of a gradual progression. I feel like when I started as a kid, it was just literally go to the track, have some fun. It was me, my brother, my dad, and I wouldn't say it particularly got super serious till we moved to Europe for it. Obviously, as a kid, you're saying, yeah, I'm gonna go to Formula One, but there's obviously a lot in between those two things, and we just went down the path and it's led us here.
Yeah, go!
Okay. Training-Massage.
Nice. Die Mucke ist sehr interessant.
Ja. Aber hier, ist Logan der einzige neue Fahrer nächstes Jahr?
Piastri ist schon gefahren, De Vries war schon drin, also wenn du so siehst, ja.
Ist Piastri schon mal ein Rennen gefahren?
Oder nicht?
And Logan's teammate for this year, entering his second year with Williams Racing, is the highly regarded Mr. Alex Albon.
Na, dann sind
There's a
es
lot
zwei.
more to the affable and popular paddock figure than meets the eye. You'd have been hard-pressed to find anyone that wasn't delighted that he came back last year and pulled in some fantastic results. Because behind that big smile and the often-seen peace sign, there's a man that has a core of steel and a relentless determination to succeed in what I think we all believe and agree is the greatest sport on earth. Let's do it.
My first thought when I came out of a coma was, where did my teammates qualify? I wanted to be on that car more than anyone else. I knew we could have done a good job, and I weirdly felt like I let the team down and felt like I should have been there, and I wasn't. Pressure is part of what I do, and I don't actually know anything different. When you're 6 years old, your only ever dream has always been to be a Formula One driver. So when you have that dream go away, there's a sharp realization that things feel like they're falling apart. You turn that energy very quickly into hunger and motivation to get back into the sport that you love. So it was great to have a team like Williams believe in me. I want this more than I think anyone else. That comes with passion and that comes with fire. And so when you put a helmet on and you're in your moment, you're in the zone, I believe that's the real me. I'm strong. I feel like people deal with things differently. I feel like, you see me as a happy-go-lucky person, but I've earned my right to be here, and I feel like to get to where I am with what I've gone through, I'm much stronger than people can imagine. I'm a hard worker, I'm a fighter, and I'm here to stay.
Ich stimme ihm da schon zu. Also jemand, der aus Formel 1 rausgeflogen ist und wieder sich zurückgekämpft hat, der muss es unbedingt wollen, sagen wir mal so. Jemand, der da ist, jemand wie ein Lance Stroll, der es chillig hat, der hat, glaube ich, nicht so ein Feuer dafür, sagen wir so.
Yeah, really good. I feel like it's obviously the first year you're a little bit more on edge. I think it's always normal. I'm sure it will be for Logan as well. But no, it's always just about gelling with the team and a bit of uncertainty as to what is the team like and what's the car going to feel like and all that kind of thing. Second year now, I know the areas we need to work on, I know the areas we're strong on, and it's almost just more about building and learning from last year.
Logan, what's the emotion right now? On edge, as Alex said, or just pure excitement?
I feel like I've made him nervous now.
Not yet, to be honest. I feel like I've been so caught up in the preparation, getting ready for the season ahead, that I haven't really thought too much about what I'm actually doing. I'd say that'll probably more come Thursday of the race weekend when it's all about to go down when qualifying starts. But
Qualifying's on Saturday, just...
Lol.
No.
You've been a part of the team for a while, though, obviously, through the academy. Do you already feel a part of the Williams family?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I already have known everyone within the team for a year now. And it makes it a lot easier when you see familiar faces around the factory and at the track. Obviously, all of our goal is to improve, and that's what we're going to do.
And Alex, obviously, having Logan alongside you, he's been a part of the team for a year. He's taken practice sessions. How much are you looking forward to having him as a teammate?
Yeah, Logan's no stranger. I got to know him obviously during last year, and he's driven the car a few times now. He understands, what the team is like, what the car feels like. I don't think it's going to be, totally different next year. And really, it's more about us two trying to fight more up towards the midfield, working together and seeing what we can do, and hopefully, score more points.
They always say the first driver you've got to beat in Formula One is your teammate. Will you see it very much as a mentoring role for Logan to help him, or is it every man for himself?
Well, I'm sure Logan's more than capable. The reason why he's in F1 is because of his talent. So, of course, we're going to want to beat each other. That's normal. But in terms of what it's like working in the team environment, we're going to have to be buddies.
And Logan, moving up from Formula 2, what have you learnt in your time in Formula 2 and in the junior categories that you think you can bring into this new environment in Formula 1 with so much more practice time over a Grand Prix weekend, and as Alex was saying, being a part of a huge team that's all pushing towards that same goal?
I mean, I feel coming through the junior formulas, it's all about, becoming the best driver you can be. One thing it can really benefit me is the years I've done, I've had my ups and downs, and mentally that's made me a lot tougher. And obviously going into my first season of F1, that's going to be a challenge. And hopefully I can bring that mental toughness and be able to use that throughout the season.
The season, 2023, sees the launch of the FW45. What do you know of it? And what have the team told you about it? What are the numbers saying? What are the expectations? I know you haven't run it yet, and it's impossible to say how it's going to be, but what's the team thinking?
Well, I think, of course, it's hard to say where we're going to be, but you'll see. It looks different. It looks faster, and I'm obviously an expert on that. So,
wow.
So it looks good. It looks fast. We have to wait and see. I think it's not going to be easy, but we were only missing a few tenths really to really be fighting for points every race last year, and if we can find them, then we can hopefully score some more points.
Huge calendar this year, guys. 23 races. Which one are you both looking forward to the most?
Obviously, all three in America.
I mean, you got three to choose from.
I have to say. But honestly, the actual track I'm looking forward to driving the most is Suzuka. I feel like it's one I've always wanted to drive since I was a kid.
Proper track.
I'm looking forward to getting to that one. But actual venues, definitely one of the 3 American races.
And you started karting in Miami, right? On the car park, which is pretty much where the racetrack is now.
Pretty much.
Did they have the same tarmac back then
yeah.
as well?
right on my doorstep, so that should be a pretty cool experience. Obviously really easy for all my friends and family to come out, so that should be a special weekend.
And Alex, for you?
I have to be Vegas, just because I feel like that's the last or the newest track on the calendar. So yeah, I'm excited. I feel like it's going to be so different to the other races we've been to. I feel like Miami was kind of like a taster in terms of that party, atmosphere within the F1 paddock, and I feel like
langweiliges Rennen.
You don't want to go to Vegas just for the track.
Yeah.
Wie gesagt, wir haben noch kein Rennen darauf gesehen.
But you get to enjoy Vegas on the Sunday because we're racing on Saturday.
It's true. But I'm sure, knowing us, we've got sim on Sunday or something.
Straight home.
Yeah.
Straight home. It's exciting times for Williams, new partners on board for the year. Also a lot of excitement around the team given new team principal stepping into the role. James Vowels, obviously huge experience, multiple world championships at Mercedes. What's the vibe been like within the team with his arrival, and what do you think he can bring to the mix at Williams this year?
It seems like James really wants this role, and he's very motivated
to
push the team along and see where he can put it towards. He's obviously carrying a lot of experience from Mercedes, which for a team like us, I feel like we're going to take that with both hands and try and look at the areas where, obviously a top team like what are they doing differently to us, and how can we adapt and, make quick progress.
It won't be long to wait, not long at all, until we'll be in Bahrain for that opening test. Guys, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you both on track.
Thank you.
Ladies and gents, that wraps our 2023 season launch. New partners, new driver, and a renewed and relentless ambition for the year ahead. Thanks again for joining the journey, and we'll see you on track.
Okay. Wie gesagt, sowas mag ich sehr viel mehr. Einfach nur kurz ein bisschen drüber geredet, nur ein bisschen das Auto gezeigt. Das allererste, was du gemacht hast, das Auto gezeigt. Lol, du hast Telefon drauf. Hier stimmt, die Batterie.
Das sieht aus wie eine Batterie, ja.
Okay, das ist smart. Das ist smart.
Q&A sessions and autographed items.
So sollte man Season Launch machen. Kurz, knackig, direkt, das Wichtigste, kurz zusammengefasst. Schade, dass, wie gesagt, James Vowels hat nur erwähnt. Schade, dass er nicht da war. Das hätte nochmal ein bisschen mehr bombastischer gemacht. Aber gut, ne? Meine zum Beispiel, wie gesagt, jetzt haben wir hier. Ich will doch einfach nur die Bilder. Darf ich nicht die Bilder anschauen?
Nein.
Okay, ich kann sie nicht reinzoomen, wie bei dem anderen. Motherfuck, ich will nicht die fucking Piss-Seite öffnen. Meine Fresse. Kann ich nicht irgendwie. Hallo? Win exclusive virtual autograph session with Jensen Button. Virtual autograph session, okay.
Let's go.
Aha. Aber kriegen wir nicht irgendwie.
Du musst aber auch sagen, in der Präsentation fehlt das Wichtige. Also ich meine, das muss man Red Bull lassen. Lul. Sie haben halt alles ewig lang erzählt, was zu viel war.
Toll. Hey, wieso wiederholt ich das Ganze? Okay, jetzt bin ich gerade komplett scheißen, ey. Motherfuckers. Kann ich hier Bild im neuen Tab öffnen?
So mal mal zum Red Bull nochmal was Lustiges. Ich hatte einen schönen Kommentar dazu. Credit to the design team for taking such a huge risk with the new livery. RB18 was such an iconic car, will no doubt take a while to get used to this radical new design. I was shocked at first, but slowly started to grow on me. Again, credit to the design team for just playing it safe.
Ja. Wie gesagt, genau, weil die Livery ist genau die gleiche, aber ich bin mir sehr sicher, ähnlich wie beim Haas werden wir natürlich einige Änderungen finden, wenn wir jetzt mal schauen. Williams 2022 bis 2023, so. Schmeißen wir da was an. Okay. Kann ich jetzt. Digi, ja, Digga, er schießt dich. So, fertig. Er schießt dich. So. Hier haben wir zumindest da was. Dann haben wir hier. Es ist. Delivery ist zumindest ein bisschen anders. Ich meine, wie gesagt, das ist nur eine Duracell-Batterie, finde ich schon sehr smart gemacht.
Das ist schon nice, ja.
Genau. Also es ist, ja, wie gesagt, es ist nicht fundamental anders, es ist nur ein bisschen anders. Wie gesagt, hier sieht man einen guten Unterschied. Okay, hier ist gerade ein bisschen verdeckt. Dank Bernie. Leider funktioniert das so nicht. Warte mal, ich kann mal kurz hier kurz Bernie verschwinden lassen. Zack. Genau, da kann man nur kurz einen Unterschied sehen. Natürlich ist es fast gleich, das Design so, aber es ist hier minimale Unterschiede in der Sache. So gesehen, wenn ich jetzt hier aber versuche, irgendeine Änderung zu finden von aerodynamischen her, finde ich, wird das jetzt schwierig oder so, weil ich sehe da jetzt im Gegensatz zu Haas, wo ich definitiv ein, zwei Stellen ganz klar definieren konnte, jetzt nicht groß irgendwie was. Hier haben wir diese...
Das ist nicht so anders.
Ja. Deswegen hier nochmal die Bilder. Wie gesagt, ich mag das Design von Williams. Ich finde es nicht schlecht.
Das ist auch in Ordnung, aber es ist ja nichts Neues.
Richtig.
Wirklich zum Auto was sagen, kann man erst meiner Meinung nach nach den ersten
Ja.
Testfahrten.
Das ist eh klar.
Und ich vielleicht auch kein Mechaniker der sagen kann, dass, oh, das ist nice, dass das Ding ist.
Ja, richtig.
Ja.
Was es halt etwas schwer macht, das zu sagen, oh ja, nice, da, hier, schau dir das an.
Wie gesagt, das Lustige ist, es ist anders, das Design, aber es ist halt nahezu identisch, sagen wir mal so,
Ja, richtig.
von dem Konzept her. Aber es ist trotzdem anders, sagen wir mal so.
Jo.
Das ist
Ja,
Lustige
leicht
da.
halt.
Genau. Aber ja, deswegen, aber sonst vom Aerodynamischen kann ich wirklich jetzt gerade so auf den ersten Blick echt nicht irgendwas erkennen. Vielleicht da beim Heckflügel da oben, sonst da irgendwie mit der Heckflosse hier, I don't know. Da kann man wirklich nicht so viel groß was dazu sagen. Okay, ich mach das Bild bitte noch kleiner. Aber ja, deswegen, genau. So gesehen bei Williams hatte man ja, das kann ich noch dazu sagen, so, wo wir auch ein bisschen über die Haas-Entwicklung geredet haben. Bei Williams war es ja auch so, dass wir letztes Jahr eigentlich dachten, dass sie einen großen Aufstieg machen werden. Und dann waren sie dann dennoch...
Dann hat die Latifi.
Ja, nicht nur Latifi. Ich meine, Albon hat es auch nicht groß funktioniert, weil der Wagen dann mit Abstand einer der schlechtesten war. Und ich glaube, die waren dann... War nicht Williams das schlechteste Team oder war es Haas? Das weiß ich nicht mehr.
Ich glaube, es war Williams.
Das war Williams.
Das
Haas war, glaube ich, sogar vorletzter, glaube ich.
Ja, wenn wir mal schauen. Also das ist hier... genau. Haas war sogar nur vorvorletzter. Also Williams war mit Abstand das schlechteste Team. Sogar halt, hier 27 Punkte Abstand auf Alpha Tauri, die vorletzten. Das ist krass. Deswegen, also bei Williams hatte man eigentlich voll die Hoffnung mit dem Rule Change.
Nope.
Aber ja, war am Ende gefühlt das Gegenteil. Deswegen.
All hope is lost.
Hm?
All hope is lost bei Williams letztes Jahr.
Ja, deswegen, also da kann es gefühlt nur bergauf gehen. Deswegen, da wünschen wir diesem historischen Team doch dann etwas Glück.
Aber ich bin mal ganz ehrlich, ich glaube leider vor 26 bleibt man halt in dem Status quo. Von dem her bin halt etwas skeptisch leider.
Ja, es ist jetzt auch also ist jetzt glaube ich nicht schwierig gegen Williams zu tippen, würde ich mal behaupten. Gegen den Erfolg des Teams.
Ja, das ist richtig. Also es wäre Williams auf jeden Fall zu gönnen, aber ich sehe es leider bis dahin nicht. Na, mal abwarten, vielleicht werde ich überrascht. Sargent wird der Rekordfahrer, der erstmal aus dem alles rausholt. Who knows?
Ja, mal schauen. Also, I don't think so. Sargent muss sich ja jetzt auch erstmal an die Formel 1 gewöhnen. Das erste Jahr ist eh immer ein Jahr, wo erstmal man behutsam warten sollte auf irgendwelche Leistungsanstiege. Kann sein, dass es jetzt große überrascht, aber der ist jetzt, glaube ich, auch letzte Saison ja nicht mal irgendwie, wenn wir jetzt mal kurz auf die F2-Saison schauen, F2 2022, da war der Junge auch am Ende, also jetzt nicht groß hier, 4. Platz war er am Ende in der Wertung mit 2 Siegen in der Saison. Also der war definitiv einer der besseren und hat es auf jeden Fall verdient, eine Chance zu bekommen. Aber war halt jetzt nicht derjenige, der das alles die Bude abgefackelt hat. Im Gegensatz zu Drugovic, der ja die Saison komplett dominiert hat und mit über 100 Punkten die Meisterschaft gewonnen hat gegenüber einem Theo Pourchaire. Deswegen, also den hätte man eher mal Platz geben können, aber das ist das Problem, wenn du die Connection mit dem falschen Team hast. So ist das immer. Von daher, ja, wie gesagt, also ich glaube auch jetzt nicht groß, dass Logan Sargent jetzt, der hat ja nicht vor wie ein Verstappen oder wie ein Leclerc vor alles auseinandergerissen jetzt in den Junior Categories. Ja, deswegen, da wird man ein bisschen mit Ruhe drauf schauen können. Williams, wie gesagt, es kann nur bergauf gehen und ja.
Ja, schon. Abwarten würde ich mal meinen.
Das ist ein Fahrer aus Barbados. Zane Maloney. Crazy. Ach, Bullock Bassi. Die kennt man ja. Ja. Aber gut. Ich glaube, mehr haben wir jetzt auch zum Williams Reveal nicht mehr zu sagen.
Mehr. Brauchen wir, glaube ich, auch nicht mehr sagen.
Gut. Dann mit diesem Bild wünschen wir Williams viel Glück für die Saison.
Yep.
Und sehen uns dann zum nächsten Car Reveal von Alfa Romeo, wo wir garantiert jede einzelne Sekunde davon anschauen werden.
Ja, du meinst durchschlafen, ja.
Richtig. Haut rein.
Ciao.
Bis dann.
Ciao.
Ciao.